So we'll take a look at the process of deflation, what happens before we're totally down in submit. So before the deflation process takes over completely, there are some little places like a fork in the road where you could prevent that from happening. Okay, so in this, we're going to be doing a blowing off technique, a breathing practice that prevents us from being taken down by the submit part of ourselves. You could think of it as the submit monster, the part that's going to take us down into a sedated, numb, collapsed place. When you want to overcome that, first you acknowledge that that part has been there for safety and it's been well practiced, and that today you don't want to succumb to that. Okay, so we're going to be spreading the fingers open. That's one very important thing, because a collapsed state, everything is kind of curled in on itself. So we'll spread the fingers open. We'll be reaching up. We're also going to pull down with this kind of action of determination. And this is an inhale. This is an exhale. And both of them are going to be brisk. So go with me here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, reach up. And then exhale, float the arms out to the side. As your arms come down, lengthen up through the crown of your skull. And practice not giving up on yourself, not going to deflate mode. May help to have internal statements that you give to yourself. Could be something like, today I won't succumb, or today I won't give up on myself. But it also could be a positive statement like, I'm worth caring about. My determination matters. You make your own statements. Repeat that activity, going up with the inhale, pulling down with the exhale. This is a sense of like strength on board, right? So begin when you're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, float the arms out to the side. Lengthen up through your spine and the crown of your skull so that when your hands rest on your lap, there is an internal sense of rising, while also having a sense of dropping into the present moment. Make a little statement inside for yourself. Today is a day where I won't give up on myself. I can focus on my intentions. Sometimes it has to be even smaller. You might even say, I can keep small commitments to myself. I'm worth that. To this particular yoga intervention, interlace your fingers. Press the heels of the hands forward. You inhale, rise up. And keep reaching up for several breath cycles. Notice that when you're lifting the torso here, there is access to your diaphragm, and it's able to breathe you relatively deeply. And by deep, I don't mean the quantity of the breath, but rather the geography of the breath. As you listen for the fullness of the inhale that's possible here, let the breath give you greater and greater access to the part of you that actually has some determination. And this part determined not to let the deflation habit take over. And by deflation, again, I mean where you give up on yourself, where you disregard yourself, you fall into the same old patterns. Now, as you exhale, press the arms out to the side, rotate and twist to your right. Exhale, interlace your fingers, come back to center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take the arms wide, twist your spine to your left, look over your left shoulder. As you're looking over your shoulder, you might imagine the surround of the day, like even visualizing the terrain where you know you tend to have some difficulties. And let yourself imagine that in those difficulties, you don't have to get derailed. You could also remind yourself of your internal phrase. Today is a day when I'm not going to collapse or forego myself. You won't succumb to default mode where you end up deflating or succumbing. Exhale, come back to center, interlace your fingers, inhale, reach up. And stay with the breath for several cycles here. It's like you're inflating, let's say, a balloon properly inflated. So it's not overinflated. With this inner sense of courage or commitment or determination, whatever word is suited for you. And all the while, one thing you are saying to yourself is that you matter to yourself. You matter, your health matters, your choices matter. As you next exhale, press out, clear out the psychic space around you, and then return your hands to your heart, acknowledge yourself. Give appreciation to the parts of us that were willing to be here for this practice just now. And may you find a new neurological pathway in which you can walk today. May you come to this day with courage, with a commitment to yourself, not for the protective mechanisms that became preservative, that became preventative, but can you come now with some proactive mechanisms where you can have a sense of your purpose, moving in a direction of your healing and wholeness. Thank you for being here. Namaste. As always, if practices are helpful for you, please don't forget to leave questions and comments down below the video. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you next time.